So today we're gonna be playing a game, and that game is called Spin Cash or Pass. The rules are simple. We're going to watch 4 YouTube trailers, and within those trailers, you're gonna tell me for each video if you wanna spin that cash or pass. I also need a numerical rating for every video. The one that gets the highest rating, I will be buying for both of us to review on this show. So the stakes are pretty high. So I had someone else pick the games and the trailers. They're all stuff that's either been released or will be released by the end of this year. So everything's from this last quarter of this year. Okay? Are you ready to go?
Yes.
Looks like our first one is called Black Myth. Black Myth Wukong. Let's go full screen on this joint. Okay, so you are an ape, apparently. It's got kind of what, like Sekiro vibes? Okay.
Doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, I like the enemies. It's not just like your basic ghoul or, you know what I mean?
Right.
Oh.
So it's had some pretty good bosses in it.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything from this game. All right, that's 1 minute. That looks awesome.
It does.
Like, I think we already have a winner. Like, that looks right. Like, I don't know anything about this, but that seems to be a Souls-like. It looks tough as nails. You have varying enemy type. It's got almost Sekiro vibes, but not really, you know, but just that sort of art style. Okay, out of Black Myth Wukong, what would you give this out of 5?
It looks like I give it a 5.
You're going to give this one a 5? I'm going to give it a 4 because, you know, there's always room for improvement. Now, would you spin the cash on this day one? By the way, this came out like 3 weeks ago. Would you spin the cash now or would you pass?
I might wait till it's on sale. I'll pass.
That's where you and I will disagree. I think this is a title that I need to be playing right now. If I weren't getting frustrated, yelling at the TV, playing the Prince of Persia DLC, that platforming is unforgiving. Oh my God. And it's not just like an area where you can be like, okay, I'll figure it out. No, if you mess up more than like a few times and your health bar gets depleted, you have to go back to the previous save point and do 20 other minutes of platforming that was tough to get through in the first place. I am pulling my freaking hair out. Okay, moving on to number 2. Now, this one, I saw something about when it was in development, and I thought it looked really cool. So I don't know if anything's changed. This is called...
The Hound of War chase.
Shut up. This is called Inotria, The Last Song. Okay? And I asked that we only be given trailers that are from the last few months. So they wouldn't be, you know, any sort of announcement trailers, anything like that. This game just came out, I think, about a week ago. I don't have it here. This game is available now. I repeat, it is available now. There's a bag of weed just laying in camera view. Put that right there. We'll not pass on that. Now, all right, 1 minute. Here we go.
The scent. Oblivious to the master's leash. True balance lies beyond the edge of a blade.
Okay.
Do not take free will for granted.
I also requested that there be gameplay in each of these, so hopefully that is true. Oh, there we go. Okay, this looks a little more... This one's supposed to be based off of, like, Italian folklore, I think. Definitely another Souls-like. Unless we're just calling every action RPG now Souls-likes, which kind of feels like I am. Okay. Now, what do you think of this right off the bat? A numerical rating.
I get this is a 4.
You're
Looks pretty good.
Give this one a 4. And it sounds like the puppy out there is also going to give it a 4. You know what? I'm going to step down a notch with this, and I'm going to give this one a 3.
Okay.
All right? I
Do
think
tell.
that Black Myth that we just saw, it was polished. It was good. This looks like if this would have came out side by side with the original Dark Souls in like 2011, I'd believe it. So that doesn't mean it isn't the greatest game, but just visually looking at not just the graphics, but the way the gameplay is working, the movement, it seems unfinished. So as far as spin, cash, or pass, this game is out now. How do you feel?
Pass.
I'm going to say pass 2. Puppy is going to pass. Let's see what he is up to. All right, we have a third panelist, Shadowbox Video Game Expert. All right, so we both agree, pass on this one. Now, this is the cheaper of the 2 games. I believe this one retails right now for $49.99, while the Black Myth is $59.99. So, I mean, we do kind of see that difference in the price point there. All right, moving on. These are yet to be released games. So this next game I've been looking forward to. It comes out, when does it come out? Yes, October 8th. That is correct. Silent Hill 2 Remake, baby.
5 cash.
Now, this I've stayed away from because when I was a kid, I loved the Silent Hill.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with survival horror, but they could have messed this up. This is a sort of must-buy for me, so I never would have watched a trailer. All right, looks like we only have a 1-minute trailer here, so that is what we will be watching. Boom. I don't remember which one this is. Okay, graphically it looks all right. But it's, I mean, okay. Oh, this game's gonna be scary. All right, so if this holds true to the original Silent Hill games, gonna love it, but also gonna hate it because you're always gonna have about 6 shots in total spread out over 4 different weapons. Okay, what do you give this out of 5?
5.
5. I'm hitting it with my first 5 of the day. Now, spin cash, meaning this is a future game, so get this thing day 1 or wait till it's on
Day
sale.
1.
Day 1, I couldn't agree. Preach, brother. Preach. Spin that cash. We got one more.
All right.
Now, this game title, everyone knows. A lot of people hate it. A lot of people love it. And the thing about this game title is any game they come out with can either be the cheapest budget bullshit game, or it could be an amazing game that they spent so much time in. You just never know with this series. This series is, of course, Assassin's Creed. Now, hold off on your applause because I didn't have the button ready. Now, the last Assassin's Creed was about the most forgettable thing ever. I don't remember the title of it.
It was a Mirage.
Yeah, something like that. I played it. Now, if we go back before that to like Valhalla, for example, woo! Did you make it to the ending of Valhalla?
Yeah.
Where it's like time travel or some... Dude, I was watching the end of that, and it reminded me of like the ending of like the first Horizon game, and it was like, wow. This game just completely did 180.
DLC for it and do that.
DLC for Valhalla.
Yeah.
They have a bunch of them. Path of the Druids or something. I've never even messed with them. Okay, so for this trailer, I'm told the first half is mostly cutscenes, and we don't need any of that. We judge by gameplay. So we need to start at 47 seconds, and here we go.
Grasp.
Vengeance is a lonely path now, eh? Believe me, there are other ways to heal.
People so quick to
So you're a
abuse their
samurai.
power do not deserve to keep it.
There is much we will learn from each other, Yasuke.
This is more Sekiro vibes, like right here fighting on this rooftop. Okay.
You can see when two people fit, when they will be better.
So is this two separate? Oh, it is two separate
I wonder if
journeys.
this is like that Unity,
Honor in praying.
or that one
I
where
don't
you play
remember
the,
that one.
you have the choice between the guy and the girl.
Like they say, half their games are so forgettable. This looks like it could be sick.
We will bring justice back to the people.
Oh, okay. I see you. Now I'm remembering when they first announced this, whenever that was, everybody got all mad because like a black person was in it. Do you remember that? You don't remember that? It was this big backlash saying like black people can't be samurais. Yeah, I don't remember. It was like they tried being. It was all racism, but they tried being like I'm trying to remember. They tried being like there were no black samurais. This needs to be historically accurate. And I don't know if there were or weren't black samurais, but it's a fucking video game. You know what I
If you
mean?
recall the movie The Last Samurai, but The Last Samurai was Tom Cruise.
And he's white. So what the fuck is anyone even talking about? So now this still could go either way. I mean, it looks good, but you know, it is Assassin's Creed. So did they spend a bunch of time with this, or is this just something they're slop dogging out? Now I know the review copies. See, this game launches on November 15th. I know the review copies are already out there, because I'm already seeing the YouTube thumbnails, you know, just got to play Assassin's Creed Shadows. You know, I haven't watched anything. I don't with any game I intend on playing. 1 out of 5.
Let me give it a 4.
You're going to give her a 4? Fair enough. I'm actually going to drop down and give this one a 3 also. Just because I don't know enough. This is a gameplay trailer. First look gameplay trailer, and it was still half cutscenes. That bothers me. Right? How many times do you watch a trailer and it's got all these cool cutscenes and then you finally get the controller in your hand and then it's such a staunch difference from the cutscene?
Right.
You know what I mean? There has to, if your game looks like shit in gameplay, you kind of need to make the cutscenes look a little bit like shit. So it's not this huge difference when you click back to the character and you're like, oh, fuck, man. You know, Zeus looks so cool. Okay, so what we have here in total, well, first off, do we spend cash day one, that is November 15th, or do we pass on
As of
Assassin's
right now,
Creed
pass.
Shadows? I'm with you. I say we pass and wait on that sale. And hopefully there's enough racists out there that don't buy it because they don't want to play as a black character, and it gets there pretty soon. Besides that, my gaming ticket is like I'm so far behind on stuff I want to play because I have to pick and choose. Like, a couple days this week I can grind out on a game, but then maybe I can't for another month, you know? Like, I still have Dead Space, you know? I really want to play Dead Space. You sent me a game called Steel Song or Steel... If I remember right, it almost looked like a cross between like Dark Souls and Liza P. It was called Steel something.
Steel Rising.
Steel Rising, maybe? Anyways, I have so many games that I just buy and I don't play, you know? So here's where we're at. The highest score all around was Black Myth Wutan, whatever the hell it's called. Black Myth Wukong. Wutan is a soup. Black Myth Wukong got the highest overall rating with a 9 out of 10 between us. Now, nope, I messed that all up. Silent Hill got the highest rating with a 10 out of 10 between both of us, with Black Myth Wukong coming in second, and a tie for loser is going to be Intoria and Assassin's Creed. So I'm going to sort of agree with our live studio audience here that we should wait on Assassin's Creed and Intoria Last Song until those inevitably go on sale. I think what we do today is we purchase that Black Myth Wukong, right? We get that, get the Jimmy jamming out on it, and then I think go ahead and hit a pre-order on that Silent Hill, which is just about, what's that, about?
A week or two.
Not even. Yeah, it's like 10 days or less, I think. Yeah, we hit that, and it will be so much fun. I can't wait to play another good survival horror.
Me too.
Wait till it's nighttime, shut the lights off, and just sit there like a little dork. Because that's how I always played Silent Hills back in the day. Oh, our timer is telling us we are literally out of time unless we want to start another take on the DSLR, and we do not. So that is all we have for Spend Cash or Pass.
Non-apologetic
nonsense.